All right, Libra, here we go. This is the soulmate cycle for January 2022 for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The general reading, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. What's going on? I've been telling you in your weekly readings for a while now that somebody wants to talk to you. You know, somebody is coming towards you. They want to have a conversation. It's been coming up on the weeklies. Now and again, it's coming up here. It's not surprising if you watched my Q1 2022 video, but somebody's intuition here, somebody's waiting. Well, they are already awake. And this is all deep inside them. It's the High Priestess. It's a very mysterious card, right? Somebody's intuition is bringing them towards you very slowly. Why is it going so slow, though? Usually when the intuition tells us to do something, if you're smart, you listen. You know, sometimes you're getting messages from the future through your intuition, for God's sake, or from the past. They're moving very slow. Well, right here, the Hierophant. There's no third energy here. They might be with somebody else right now. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it might be. It's just it's not here in the reading. This is mostly, it's a spiritual connection. It's awakened this person. It's changed them in some way. Okay, they're a little different than they were when you first crossed paths. And that alone is bringing them to you. They're charging in. It's a card of communication. It's a Chariot. But I see a downshift here to a Page of Swords. You know, again, they're not, it's similar to what I told Cancer in that they're not really showing up in their truly how they feel deep inside. And I see that here as well with the Two of Pentacles. They get in their own way with too much thinking. This person needs to chill down because they got the 8 Swords here with the Temperance card on top of it. All right, it's like, how do I describe this energy? It's like the energy around your person is trying to balance and they keep knocking it out of balance. But they do want to come in and communicate. They do want to reach out. They want to bring you something. And they do feel this connection. And that alone makes them want to charge in. But this horse gets stopped, you know. This could also be they're waiting for the right moment, the right time. I don't know. We're going to have to pull a reading here. These energies are your person's all over the place. Their energy, the incoming energy is just zigzag. It's all over the place. It's bouncing off the walls. I got Temperance on top of an 8 of Swords. That's unreal. The 8 of Swords is the prison of the mind. It's too much thinking, right? Overthinking. They're overthinking this big time. In the feelings, you're the hair, you know, they feel the spiritual connection. The High Priestess is going. I got the High Priestess and the Hierophant, which is the High Priest. You know, we got a real divine connection here, but that can throw somebody for a loop if they never felt it before. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra for January 2021. Let's see where we go here. Where are we going? Oh my goodness. Yeah. But the card before the cut, why the fuck are we here? The card that's crossed by our overall energy is the 6 of Wands. It's got a butterfly transformation on it. Means technically victory after a long battle. Yeah, this is somebody you've been waiting on a while. They might want to fix something here. I don't know. I think I get a little nervousness off that Page of Swords for approaching you. I don't know. I'm going to find out right now. And then look, yeah. See, it's back and forth. I told you. The energy's all over the place. It's zigzagging everywhere. Choo, 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 bouncing off the walls. I get the same mixed message here that I get from the pre-shuffle. I'm going in. I'm not. Wait. I'm going in. No. The same thing. I want victory. Well, I'm going to overthink this to death. Okay. Let's do a reading. Here we go. Giving the deck a final shuffle. What card is crossing that 6 of Wands? What's our overall energy here? Let's give the deck a shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Libra for January 2022. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. Give me a reading here. Okay. All right. Overall energy crossing the 6 of Wands is 4 Wands. This is a very powerful connection. I don't know what's fueling this yet. I don't know what. I always look what card is underneath this to help me out with it. But I do know the energy coming off of this. The universe doesn't want to bring in a third party, like I told you. They could be married, or they could see you as marriage material, or they could just feel this connection on a high level and know it's the real deal, and that can be kind of scary. I don't know what's underneath this, what's fueling it. Yeah, the Fool, they see it as a risk. They see coming towards you as a risk, or maybe leaving someone else to come towards you as a risk, or leaving something else to come towards you as a risk. Something about you is a risk. It could be that they're just nervous that you're going to reject them. I don't know. But they do. The overall energy of the reading is the Four of Wands, so it can't be that bad. Okay, you know, that's a very, very nice card. Let's see what we got. Our reading's on the top. Here's the energy around your connection. Here's how your person feels in the 3D. We'll take a little peek. Here's how they feel in their soul about you, how they see you, how they feel you in the soul, not what they show you and tell you in the 3D. That's probably nonsense with all this overthinking. The hidden energies are right here. I'll talk to the universe. We'll see what she has to say. It's red with the overall energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't read free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything. Throw some universe cards over the top. If I think we need to extend it, I will. All right, let's see where we go. This is very interesting because this energy, your person is all over the place. Jesus. Okay. What's the energy around the connection? First card out after Four Wands. You. Look. Holy shit. It's you. It's the Empress. I've been getting this a lot. A couple of times in this position from different decks all over the place. A couple of times in this position here. That's why they're overthinking. That's why they keep stopping themselves. Your energy, the energy of this connection, the energy of your side of this connection is overwhelming this person. That's why I got the Hierophant and the pre-shuffle, and then after it I got, you know, kind of a, they want to charge in, and then it's like a whoa, hold the horses kind of a thing. And that's what we got after the cut too. We got I want victory here, but whoa, hold the horses. It's a lot. Four of Wands followed by the Empress. They definitely see you as long term. No doubt about that, or they feel it that way. It could be. But there's some sort of risk here with this person. The Fool just takes a leap of faith. If somebody needs to take a leap of faith towards you, you might say, well, there's not, the Fool isn't risk. They don't care about risks. They just jump. Yeah, they do. But there's implications with every card. Just like with strength, the implication is there's fear. If you have to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. If you have to take a leap of faith to do something, it implies there's some risk involved, right? Otherwise, it's not a leap of faith, is it? You know, it's just a leap. Okay, I'm going for it. How do they feel in their emotions? Major Arcana's on the table here, folks. This don't count. This is the overall energy. It's pretty powerful shit. Death card. You're consuming their mind. But I think for some of you, it's not here in the energy. I won't lie to you. But for some of you, they might be with someone else. That could be why it's a risk. They might have to leave something to come towards you. I don't know. It's not here. There's no third energy here. There's just your person bouncing off my wall and table all over the place. In the 3D, in their feelings and emotions, they're at a breaking point. It's a bit of a, this is either done or I'm going to do it. And that's why the Fool is here. This is either done or I'm going to do it. It's like that kind of a moment, right? They can't take it anymore. It's that kind of energy. How do they feel in the soul about you? Not what they show you, not what they tell you. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing this a lot. These are people, you know, you're all part of the same soulmate cycle, okay? YouTube's gone a long way to turn this all into astrology and everything like that. But really what we're doing here is you can think of the soulmate cycle as a pie. We've cut the pie into 12 pieces. You're one of the pieces, Libra, right? But you're all part of the same pie. So you're all kind of, that's why pulling on soulmate cycles can be very accurate, because it's really, you're all dealing with a similar situation. You're all part of one journey. You know, everybody's connected. Everything is connected. We're seeing this a lot. I point that out because we're seeing this a lot. This is bookending the Empress. This is someone who just, they've never felt anything like this before, and they don't know how to process it. So they're taking a practical approach to it. And that's a problem. That's why they end up in 8 swords in their head. That's why they end up in their head. What's the universe want to tell us here? It's red with you, the Empress. Your energy is consuming this connection. It doesn't mean you're in it alone. It just means they're in it, but they don't, it's overwhelming for them. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. The easiest way I can phrase this is like this. You know, sometimes I like to just give you stuff, just straight talk kind of a thing. You being so awesome is slowing them down. If you could just be a little less awesome, you know, if they could feel this a little less, you know, if your person's a dude, every time they think of you, they get their dick chakra lights up. It's that kind of thing. You know, they literally, they get the little tingle, right? It doesn't matter. It's if you could be a little, these cards are funny. It's funny because if you could be a little less awesome, if you could glow just a little less in that field, it's slowing them down because they're looking at it practically. They don't understand how to process these emotions. So they get in 8 swords and it slows them down. The universe says, but the universe says they are coming towards you. This is a moving knight. He's just moving real slow. You wouldn't want to give him your electric bill. Please get it there by the 12th. Yeah. You'll be sitting in the dark on the 13th, I promise you, because this is very slow energy. They want to talk to you. They want to fix this, but they need to smarten the fuck up here first. I wouldn't grab your phone just yet. But this is a January reading, and this is my final outcome right here. It's red with death. And remember, I said the energy around this is, and I haven't looked, I don't know what this card is. I said the energy around this is, oh, I'm either done or I'm going. You know, again, that's why the Fool's here. That's why it's a leap of faith. What's our potential final outcome? I think for most of you, they're going to go for it. The love geese are in the air. Look at the major arcanas on the table and in key positions, too. Libra, somebody wants to talk to you. It's what I've been telling you in the weekly readings. They're scared to death to do it. They don't know how to process the emotion. It's too much. If you weren't so fucking awesome, Libra, you know. But I'm not telling you to be less awesome. I want you to be more. I want you to be the shit. Keep being the shit. Your person right now is just shit. I don't mean they're shitty a person. I just mean they're not the shit. And you being the shit is slowing them down. It gives that's why it's a risk. It's a risk to come talk because you could reject them. Man, they wouldn't blame you if you did. Maybe. I don't know. The universe don't want to talk about a third party here, but if they are with somebody else, I assure you, you're the only one lighting them up. Whatever chakra it is, dick or puss, it don't matter. You're the one lighting it up. I'll tell you that right now. The love geese are in the air. This is the table. The energy is set for them to come in. The door is open. It is up to their free will whether they do. We'll see what happens when we clarify. I'm going to clarify with the little animal deck for you. All right? We'll see where we go here. Why is this Empress here? We'll go a couple layers down. Why is the Empress here? Why? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay. Crossing the Empress is where we started. From another deck, the High Priestess. This reading is symmetrical. This reading is nice. It flows right through. The cards are backing up my energy read big time. The High Priestess right here, you're all they can think about. In the 5D, your Empress energy, your awesomeness, your the shit, is pulling them towards you, but your person is staying in Pentacles, staying very 3D, not listening, as we learned from the pre-shuffle, to their intuition so much, right? They're shifting gears into the brain, and the brain, when you do that, you go 8 of Swords, and you overthink, and you can't think about these things. You just have to take that leap of faith of the Fool. There's always risk. I mean, a person's risk averse here. This is just okay. 2 of Swords, yeah, and it's slowing them down. Same message. It's the same thing I already told you. 2 of Swords. They feel blocked. I think that I don't necessarily think you block them. You might have. Some of you might have. I mean, it's, you know, statistically speaking, with the number of people watching. But for most of you, this is just, again, you being the shit is slowing them down. It's what the universe just told us. With that, why is the 2 of Swords here? 7 of Swords. Because they're getting in their head. Again, this is the card out just before the Death card. The energy I read you off that Death card is them saying in the 3D to themselves, I'm either done or I'm going in. Okay, I can't take this anymore. And that's what this is. This is a temptation to just sneak away. They're too much in their head, and the brain creates lies. Or the brain lies to us. It just lies, to protect us, really. With something like love, you just got to go for it. It comes from the soul. We saw it with the High Priestess here. And we saw it in the pre-shuffle. But in their soul, it's Pentacles. And we saw the Ace of Pentacles under the High Priestess in the pre-shuffle. You see what I'm saying? This reading is symmetrical. It flows very nice. Why is the Death card here? Tell me about their feelings a little bit more here. Why is the Death card here? Okay. I'm either done, or I'm going in. And they're more inclined to go in with the Lovers here. Okay? And their intuition's screaming at them to go in. It's just these little 7 and 8 swords that are getting in the way. 2 swords here. 7 swords plus 2 swords is 9 swords. It's nonsense. It's this foolishness that we tell ourselves that keeps us up at 2 in the morning. Foolishness. It's the brain's foolishness is what's going on here, the universe is saying. Don't be a fool. Go for that tree. Crossing that Death card. That's why I say they're inclined to come in. That's a lot of love they're holding. But that's a sealed cup. They're holding on to it. This person loves you, but in the soul, they keep shutting it down and going practical with it. Practical. Wow. Look at that. It's a powerful connection. 6 of Cups. A lot of past life ties here, hard to deny. As soon as they lie to themselves and try to, well, I can't. I'm just going to fuck it. I'm done. Right? As soon as they do that, the memories start coming back. They get a little nostalgic feeling for what they could have had. Woulda, coulda, shoulda is what that is. Why is that there? And then it causes a tower as soon as that happens. You see how fucking symmetrical this reading is? I ain't looking at these cards. I'm not. This reading is fucking symmetrical. It's unreal. It's coming out beautifully. I don't use synchronistic like some people do. That's just a silly word. It's symmetrical. It works. It flows. It's got symmetry to it. It's just nice. Yeah, it sends them to you. This card's red with these, so this is good. It's a good tower. Let's take a look at their soul here. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? All this love, and this person gets all swords and pentacles on it, and it slows them down. All the universe is saying is it's slowing them down. It's not stopping them. And it gave me the Lover's card to back that up. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Yeah, swords. Swords and pentacles. Queen of Swords at the bottom, crossing it. Yeah. They're thinking very logically about this. They're shutting down their emotions in the soul. They're shutting the High Priestess down. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. We saw it here. And we see it here. Swords and Pentacles. Swords and Pentacles. Shutting down the intuition. What's on top? They see your value. They feel it. It is Pentacles. It's the Queen of Pentacles. But the Queen of Pentacles is a soul nurturing energy. The soul loves to be nurtured. But they're still taking a very practical approach to this here. They're still shutting down the love. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? 8 of Pentacles on top of 8 of Pentacles. Again, it goes around in a loop. The moment they start to feel, they shut it down for practical reasons. Now, there could be a third party on their side. Well, it's just not logical. I wouldn't want to leave this person. It's what I told you in the beginning. Okay, I read the energy. I don't read cards. Cards are just pretty pictures for you. Their energy's bouncing around. It's all over the place. And you see it here in this reading. I'm out. I'm done. Oh, but then I have nostalgia. And that causes a tower. Okay, I'm back in. But then they start to feel the soul. And they shut it down with pentacles. Practical. They may not think they have enough of an offer to bring you. We had the Ace of Pentacles under the High Priestess in the pre-shuffle. They may not think they have enough to bring you. I don't know. Or they do, or you're out of their league or something. I don't know. The universe says they're still coming, though. Slowly but surely. It is up to their free will, though. Just because the energy is set Major arcana here. The table is set. They still got to bring the food to the table. It's up to them whether they do or not. They could just leave you sitting at the table starving. But the love geese are in the air. The energy is set for them to come in. Two lovers to come together. Okay. Why is the... enough drama. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why are you giving me the Knight of Pentacles, universe? It says they're still coming towards you, but you being so awesome is slowing them down. It's really what it says. It's funny. It's funny. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, of course. I'm just feeling the energy and translating it into words. But that's kind of what's going on here. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why? Yes. Five of Wands. You being so awesome is slowing them down. They argue with themselves. It's the same thing I told you about the Death card here. I'm either going in or I'm not. And again, it's that Fool. It's that leap of faith that they got to take. And they see this as a risk. I don't think emotionally this person's on your level, so I can kind of dig it on some level. But on the other hand, when it's a connection this strong and there's this much love here, holding on to an Ace of Cups right here, you just take the damn chance. You got to take your chances in life. You know, life will pass you by if you do not. This person's taking their time. My lights are about to go out. I gave you my electric bill. I said be there by the 12th. I ain't going to be able to do videos on the 13th because I'm going to be sitting in the dark. Right here, Seven of Wands. Holding them back. Holding them back. Holding back. Somebody standing there with a stick holding back. It's right here. It's red with the Two of Swords. I'm just going to say it again. The universe keeps saying it. The universe, in a way, wants to make you feel better, Libra. It wants you to know it's not you, it's them. Okay? You being so awesome is slowing them down. They're still coming, though. They are. I believe it. Six of Pentacles. They're coming to balance things out. It's minor arcana, though. Again, it leads us into the lovers. It's up to their free will to come bring some equal give and take. They're also, this red with the Seven of Swords also tells me they're worried because they know they may not have enough to offer. And they also know they breadcrumbed your ass in the past, at least on some level. And that's a shame because when I say there's a lot of love here, yeah, the Ace of Cups is crossing the Death card. Sure. But the whole reading is clarifying the overall energy, which is the Four of Wands. This has the potential to be a very long-term thing. Really long-term. I mean, super long-term. Why's the lovers here? What's our final on this? Give me the lovers. What the hell? Your person's energy is all over the place. Okay? I think if they come in, it's going to be this Tower. It's just going to come out of nowhere. I know that's true because the Fool. It's an impulsive action. Because they see it as a risk. You know, they do. And I even have a color match on the Fool. The Fool's coloring, look at it. And look at the coloring behind the Four of Wands. It's the same thing. You know, it's risky. I don't think they feel like they have enough to bring you. Or they don't feel like they can match your emotion. I don't know. You know. You're all different. You're all dealing with a different person. But you're all part of the same cycle. So you should be able to apply it. Why is the lovers here? For most of you, they're coming in. The lovers and the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands in the same fucking reading. This is a very powerful connection. I'll tell you the same thing, and the Six of Cups. I'll tell you the same thing I told the Cancerians. This connection goes back many lifetimes. That neither one of you ever let this go. Your souls are absolutely, positively connected and holding on for dear fucking life. It's the 3D people, namely your person, whose energy is all over the place, who's making bad free will decisions with 9 swords worth of 7 and 2 here over this. You come get this. If the Empress wants to bang you, you fucking go bang it. I don't care how scared you are, how tiny you think you are. I don't fucking care. You go stick it in if the Empress wants to bang you. Male or female, don't matter. You don't fuck around with that. This is a powerful connection. Somebody needs to get out of their fucking head here and stop thinking practically about love. Just go say hello. Try to balance things out a little bit and see where it goes. What's life if there's no fucking adventure? What's life if there's no fucking risk? It's boring, that's what it is. Right here, 7 of Cups. Again, this card is read with its minor arcana, free will. It's read with the 6 of Cups in this reading. And again, this 6 of Cups is when they say, I'm done. And then they get nostalgia about it. And then that causes the Tower. Oh God, I'm not done. Yeah, you're not done. How about that? The 7 of Cups here is confusion. This connection confuses this person. Why can't I get rid of it? Well, if they were watching Steve's Love Tarot, I could tell them why they can't get rid of it, because I got the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups, and a fucking Empress all in the same goddamn reading, and a Death card. On top of it, I got major arcana in all the right places here. They can't get rid of it because it's a very powerful connection, and you're tied through many lifetimes. And this is not something you can, every time they try to walk away, it goes into a Tower. And they're like, oh, okay, fine. And then they talk themselves out of it again. It's back and forth, back and forth. It's like a fucking tennis match. For God's sake. They are coming, though. Out of nowhere, they will show up. Page of Wands for most of you. For most of you. Listen to me. Listen to me. For most of you, they will show up. Not all. That's not mathematically possible. This ain't one of those tarot channels where every reading's title says amazing miracles, amazing miracles, amazing, all 12 of them, amazing miracles. No, because that's not life. This is real. I'm an energy reader. I'm reading the actual energy that's around things right now. For most of you, this person will come in. They'll come out of nowhere. Why? Because they're taking a leap of faith. They're worried about it. For reasons I've already explained. This is good. This is communication. A good chunk of you will talk to this person. Know that they have a hard time processing this much emotion. Know that you being so awesome is slowing them down. Perhaps when you talk to them, when they come in, meet them on their level. That's my trick. Okay? I meet everybody on their level. All right? I'm not one of those people who, if a stupid person walks up to me, you know, I get all high and mighty, start using big words and all that kind of thing just to show them how smart I am. Ha ha ha. No, I'll come down, I'll talk to them on their level. You know, somebody walks up to me and says, hey man, what's going on? I say, hey Jack, what's up? You know, like I'm right there with them. I'm right there with you. You know, if that's you, then that's how I play. And then I see where they are, I balance the energy out, and I see where they are. And maybe they relax a little bit and come up, tell me a little bit about themselves, etc., etc. You're going to have to play it that way. Because if the Empress, because I got a little Page of Wands coming to talk to the Empress. That's a big difference right there. All right, it's just a tip for dealing with people, but it works. And any business negotiator will tell you that will give you the same advice, right? You know, it is what it is. But this person has huge love here. They just don't know how to process it. It's a very powerful connection. It's very hard. It's taken you, Libra, a while to get your head around this connection and find your self-worth and start emitting this energy. This card here tells me you're doing all right. It's your person. It's like the universe's message to you. It's you being so awesome that's slowing them down. It's them, not you. All right, let's ask the universe. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Libra? I'm not going to extend this one. There's nowhere to go. Your person's energy is just all over the board. You're all they're thinking about. There might be a third party here. I don't know. For some of you, there probably is, but they don't give a fuck. It's not what's on their mind. It's not what's in their heart. So, and that can complicate things. Sure. They got to figure out a way to do it. 7 of Cups. Could cause some confusion. Yeah. But mostly, for most of you, third party or not, they're confused about why this is so powerful. It's because they're not watching Steve's Love Tarot, and you are. But you are, you know. So you be the bigger person. It's the little page coming to talk to the big Empress. Not the other way around. Give me 3 cards here, universe. What else you want to tell Libra? What else you want to tell Libra? Yeah. They're coming. I always pull from the bottom when I talk to the universe. Look at this. Judgment. I haven't looked. I don't know what's here. 10 of Pentacles. King of Cups. And the Fool. You recognize that right there? Huh? The Fool is crossing the 10 of Cups. It's a leap of faith for them, but they do see you, or 10 Pentacles, I'm sorry. It's a leap of faith for them. As I told you, it's risky, but it's a risk they're probably going to take for most of you to come get their 10 Pentacles. These are red, center, left, right. Someone's going to take a risk, come out of nowhere. I said I felt Tower energy around this Fool, and here it is. I said this Tower is probably how they're coming in. The Tower right here. Out of nowhere, they're going to show up as a page to come talk to the Empress. Judgment for a second chance here. This connection is rising from the ashes. It really is. It's coming back from the dead. Just like it plays out here. I got dead, death card, right? Death, rebirth, yes, but dead, death card. Then they get nostalgic. I'm not going to go in. Then they get nostalgic, and it causes a Tower. Okay, I'm going to go in. Then they start thinking Pentacle. Oh, I'm not going to go in. No, this isn't practical. This doesn't make sense. All right? It slows them down, but then the love geese get in the air. Right? And the energy is there. They start feeling it. They feel the nostalgia, the Tower all over again. And finally they say, oh, fuck it, I'm going in. The King of Cups here is, again, they're afraid to be vulnerable. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, what was crossing the death card. Remember I told you, they're holding a lot of love. He or she, doesn't matter, holds the Ace of Cups. But they're not going to give it to you. They're going to give it to you on the level of a page because they're nervous as fuck. Because they don't know how to deal with this connection. And that's the case with everybody in this cycle. If you all, people sometimes criticize and they say, well, it looks like everybody, you kind of say the same thing about everybody's person. Yeah, motherfucker, we're all part of the same pie. We're all connected. If your person wasn't afraid to be vulnerable, and was perfectly fine with emotions, they wouldn't have ran. You'd be sitting next to each other, feeling each other up on a couch, not watching Steve's Love Tarot. Duh. I mean, there's obviously something, but there's something different from each angle wrong with each person. Your person's fine, okay? They're just fucking themselves up the ass by self-sabotaging things. 9 swords, the 7 swords plus 2 is 9. As 9 swords. 9 swords is nonsense. It's nonsense that we tell ourselves that we're up at 2 in the morning. Oh my God, Libra's got horns that come out of their head. They're gonna stab me with it. Libra ain't got no fucking horns that come out of their head. Come in and open up a little bit. They're gonna open up a little on the level of a page. All right, that's your reading. It's probably gonna come out of nowhere. This reading stretches from about right now, December 29th, right up through probably the early part of February. We're going to see a lot of soulmates coming back in January. My Q1 2022 reading proved that, for sure. So, and the astrology pulling on the energy, on the core energy that we're all connected with, is beneficial to bringing people back to you. Definitely. Or at least you finding out some truths, maybe getting some closure, finding out some secrets, some things you didn't know. So, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful, Libra. If I help one person today, I've done my job. All right. Karmically speaking, anyway. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, Libra. I'll keep an eye on it, and if you need an energy update, you know I'll give you one.